Hello and welcome to an episode of Restoring the RAV, where I take my 2003 Toyota RAV4 and restore it back to somewhat original condition. Now, if you haven't already, be sure to check out the other episodes and also the very first episode, the introduction video of where I show you all the things that's wrong with this vehicle. As there's quite a list, so be sure to check that out. And you're probably wondering why, Nathan, are you on the ground right now? And there's a reason for that, because in today's episode, we're going to be replacing the muffler, power steering pump, and also fixing that high idle issue. So stay tuned for that. Okay, because you can see as soon as I start up the car, it's going to be pretty high idle. It actually almost sounds like a tractor. So you can see it's revving right now about 2,000 RPM. And of course, in a couple minutes, it should drop. Hopefully.
5 minutes later.
So we're still hovering at just over 1,000 RPM, which leads me to believe that there could be something causing this, and I think I know what it is. I removed the air filter housing, and in behind it is the idle air control valve. I think that's what's causing our high idle at startup. So now I'm going to take that off and I'm going to clean it, and hopefully that'll work. Okay, so this is the idle air control valve. There's only 3 Phillips screws holding it in, and now I'm going to try and clean it out with some throttle body cleaner, and hopefully that will solve our problem. Okay, so this is afterwards. I've cleaned it now with some throttle body cleaner. You may be able to see the inside, and it looks a lot better. A lot of black gunk came out when I was cleaning it. So, all right, let's now reinstall this. Okay, so removing the splash guard on the passenger side of the vehicle, or the right side, you can now see the engine, and that is the oil filter right there. And then you have on the right side, you have the pulley right there, and then up here is the power steering pump. And as you can probably see on camera, there's quite a bit of oil coming from it, and there's a reason why. Because if I open up here, you may not be able to see on camera, but there is in fact no oil in there. It is practically bone dry. So I suspect it's been leaking for quite some time, and that's why I'm going to replace it. And hopefully I don't find any hoses that have demolished over time either. Okay, so I'm now going to remove the power steering pump, and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so this is the power steering pump. I just took it out, and it wasn't the easiest thing to get out of the vehicle. It kind of plays a trick on you, the bolt at the top. Fortunately, the bottom bolt was rather easy. As you can see, this is the bolt I have in here now. This is the top bolt, and the reason I have it in there is I want to show you exactly what the trick was. Okay, so there's a U-shaped notch on the engine side, and if you pull this top bolt out past this pulley here, you may run into the issue where this notch here won't allow you to take out the actual power steering pump. So again, be cautious of that. If you're taking that out, don't worry, it's nothing's wrong. It's just playing a little trick on you. So again, just look out for that and you'll be fine. So make sure that the bolt is not all the way out and that it's just flush with the pulley, and then there you go, you can now pull it out. Okay, this is a side-by-side comparison of the pumps here. This one's a nice new pump, and now I have to move the lines from this one over to that one. Okay, so now I just have to put these on the new power steering pump, and then we can throw it back in the vehicle. As you can see, everything is now fixed mechanically on this vehicle. It runs great. Fixed the high idle issue, the new muffler, it sounds a lot quieter now, and also the power steering pump, it works phenomenally. So therefore, everything is done now mechanically. Very happy with it. Now, for the next episode, it's going to be a bit grimy, and what I mean is that we're going to be cleaning the inside and outside of this vehicle. So looking forward to that the most, as I said in the introduction video. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and also follow us on Instagram so that way you don't miss a moment.